Everyone else, I am surprised about what is happening with those who are active in politics. They are doing many unexpected things. I see political parties retiring people who have served just one term. And I wonder, I say, but how do you, because somebody who has served one term has every chance of being re-elected. The previous voters, most likely 80% of them are still there. And so the chances of being re-elected are high. So I get surprised when I see parties removing people who have served one term.
Because they don't pass the test.
Then I have seen, I think the terrain for the NRM has never been so good because the opposition is in disarray. Parties, I was just seeing that the DP is challenging the re-election of of Mao. There are challenges for Akena. The other parties are splitting and having internal fights over selection of candidates. And then with NRM, what happened at Kororo was not only shambolic, but really an attack on their integrity as a leading political organization, because there were open quarrels about bribery and so on. I have been seeing captions of individuals who are attended there recounting how they were being bribed by so and so. This one gave 300,000, then another one heard about it and gave 500,000, and then the other one came back and gave. Then when you try and to listen about the message from any of the political organizations, there is no message that will take people to polling stations. I can foresee that the turn-up will be very low. That is parameters for all of them, because supporters of the various political parties will not find reasons to go and vote. I am registered in the village. I don't know whether I should really travel all the way to vote. I don't miss voting.
So instead of what I called enthusiasm, there is apathy.
There is general apathy, and also a lot of worry, because I see quite a number of people, especially from the opposition, getting arrested, and I wonder, but why would NRM?
No, it's not NRM. It's the army. It's
security. It is security. It is NRM in government, and really there is no threat to them now. So I don't see any people who shouldn't be arrested during the electoral season. So it's quite a confusing thing. Now, as an elder, my main worry, because there are lots of quarrels at individual constituency level, at party levels, and now at national level between parties and so on. So the only thing I could say I pray for is that we maintain peace during this electoral season and during the elections, the days of the elections, and after. So the main ingredient which one looks for now is peace and stability, that we maintain peace and stability.
When you look at the level of preparedness from across the entire political aisle, the Electoral Commission, the security, and of course the political actors, what do you see?
I'm sure the Electoral Commission should be adequately prepared, but I have been seeing complaints by groups which wanted to have be registered for observer status, and they are not getting it, and I am not sure why those who want to be observers should not be proper accredited by the Electoral Commission. But the Electoral Commission is now a body which has been there for some time. I'm sure those ones will handle it.
On 4 occasions, they have been altering the roadmap. Does it speak to anything?
I had suspicion that was related to the resources. They are not in charge of the release of resources to them. That's what I thought. I thought that they were adjusting the program depending on how they see the resources coming in, but not about preparedness. Those ones should be prepared. The ones whom we have seen unprepared are the electoral machinery of parties. Those ones are not there. And indeed, it is very difficult for parties to have machinery for internal primaries and so on. It requires a lot of resources. And if we had amended, we could amend the law to have parties access the facilities of the Electoral Commission and pay for them if they have the resources. Because the Electoral Commission can actually organize primaries in the various political parties, but the parties would have to have enough resources to pay for the services of the Electoral Commission.
Everything seems to be mired in what I would call confusion. On one part, the opposition has failed to put their act together. Everyone seems to be going their way, save for the recent announcement from PFF that they are contemplating a united force. Do you find it viable in the first place?
It is now too late to have a united force. They would have done that much earlier. It is clear they have not been able to raise a presidential candidate, and that one is okay. But for example, having arrangements with NUP is very unlikely, because a lot of dissatisfied NUP people who failed to get selected as candidates have run there, and they have been adopted as candidates and as some of them as senior officials. So I don't see them having any serious arrangement. But even if they did, it's too late now to make any difference in their to have any difference, to make any difference in their strength, because the time to raise candidates is passing. They needed to raise candidates for all the available electoral positions.
Here's your chance to win school fees for your child for a whole year. Just pay school fees using Momo.
Hi, Mengo Senior School. We are here to reward one of our winners that paid school fees with Momo, and they got themselves school fees for a whole year.
The winner is my little sister. We loaded the money on my line. We did a payment. So basically that's the story behind as to why it's me and then mom. It's such a relief for any parent, because you imagine sitting at the back and knowing the child is going to do school for a full year. You're not worried about anything whatsoever. So I'm excited. Thank you, MTN.
This is continuous, so please, I call upon everyone to continue paying school fees with Momo. Dial *165 *80 hash and pay school fees with Momo and stand a chance to win school fees for a whole year.
Energy for winners. Every waking day is a reminder just how beautiful this, our land, truly is. The kind of beauty that you can only find here, in the lush green all around us and the wondrous sights within. It's in the distinct aroma of our cooking, to the taste of food that takes you on a journey. In the sound of home